Thanks to Sunlen. New this morning, Hamas says it will release Israeli hostages as planned after positive talks with mediators, it says. Earlier this week, Hamas accused Israel of violating the fragile Gaza ceasefire deal and said it would delay Saturday's hostage release. CNN's Jeremy Diamond is in Tel Aviv. This does come after Donald Trump threatened to rain hell down on them, or all hell is going to break loose there if they do not return all of the hostages by Saturday. What do you know?
Well, it certainly seems like things are getting back on track for this ceasefire to continue. Hamas now saying that they will indeed release 3 hostages as scheduled this Saturday, less than 48 hours after they said that they would not, citing a series of Israeli ceasefire violations. We also saw the Israeli Prime Minister, of course, saying that Israel would abandon this ceasefire, return to the fight in Gaza, if indeed Hamas did not release hostages this coming Saturday. But what has happened over the course of the last 48 hours have been intense discussions involving the mediators, Egypt, Qatar, as well as Hamas and Israel. The mediators have been working to resolve this dispute on Hamas's side in terms of the amount of aid that has been going into Gaza. In particular, this issue about mobile homes that were supposed to go into the Gaza Strip to provide better shelter for displaced Palestinians inside of Gaza. And on the Israeli side, of course, ensuring that Hamas will indeed release hostages this coming Saturday. I've been pinging a number of Israeli sources right now, and they are declining to say whether Israel will actually abide by the terms of the ceasefire if Hamas releases 3 hostages, but one Israeli official telling me that there is no appetite inside the leadership of the Israeli government to abandon this ceasefire at the moment, and that it seems like everything is heading in the direction of a resolution here and of Israel sticking to the terms of the ceasefire as long as Hamas releases those 3 Israeli hostages. Keep in mind that even as the Israeli Prime Minister made that ultimatum, he did not go as far as Trump in terms of saying all hostages must be released this Saturday for this ceasefire agreement to continue. He kept that vague, just talking about our hostages. An Israeli source had previously told us that Israel was seeking 9 hostages to be released by Saturday, but it does seem at this point that Israel is likely to accept the release of just 3 hostages as previously ordained and scheduled according to the ceasefire, and that the ceasefire will go on as long as Hamas upholds that commitment. Sarah?
It was the deal that was made. We will see what happens. Jeremy